Satnam, I'm Yogigems. I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher. This Kundalini yoga practice focuses specifically on Svadhisthana chakra, on the sacral chakra, which is the chakra that's associated with the sex organs, sits behind the sex organs in front of the spine. And if color is helpful to you, this chakra is a vibrant marigold orange. It's the center of creativity, of joy, of play, of spontaneity. It's our joie de vivre. And it's also the chakra that governs a healthy sexual expression, whether or not you choose to be celibate. So today's Kundalini yoga practice combines a few beautiful warm-ups for Svadhisthana chakra, as well as the Kundalini yoga Kriya for sexual nerve strength. Let's bring our palms together, give them a good vigorous rub, and bring your prayer mudra to the heart center. Deep inhale to stretch tall through the spine. Keep that length as you exhale. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to lift through the heart. And exhale to draw the chin in towards the neck. Let's take a deep inhale to tune in with our mantras. If you're new to the mantras, just listen in for now. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you invite your higher self to guide you through this Kundalini yoga practice, keeping you safe from injury and keeping the space that you're practicing in clear, safe and protected. Exhaling, relaxing the hands down to the knees in Gyan Mudra, index fingers touching thumbs. Just allowing those mantras to settle in body and mind, bringing you into deep presence for this Kundalini yoga. Good, we'll start with a really lovely energizing pranayam for sacral chakra. Our hands are extended out to the sides, elbows bent, fingers wide. On the exhale through the nose, we're bringing our hands very quickly and sharply in towards the sacral chakra. And on each exhale, we're activating Vajroli mudra, which means we're activating the muscles of the genitals. And on the inhale, when the hands come up, we're releasing Vajroli mudra. Good. If you're finding it difficult to isolate the muscles of the genitals for Vajroli mudra, just activate full mulban, so you're pulling up through the pelvic floor. The eyes roll down to the tip of the nose just to keep our energy grounded in sacral chakra. And we're breathing powerfully, we're moving powerfully to direct this really lovely, healing, energetic life force in towards the sacral chakra. Inhale up. Hold that breath in. Now squeeze mulban, so anus and sex organs squeeze, belly pulls in, drive that energy up, up, up from root to crown. Hold, squeeze, lift. And exhale, relax and release the hands to the knees in Gyan Mudra, index fingers to thumbs. Just taking a moment in presence, grounding your awareness in Svadhisthana chakra. Good, let's take that energy through the body now with a Sufi grind, holding onto the knees as you inhale forward and around, exhale back and around. That's it, inhaling forward and around, exhaling back and around at your own pace with the navel engaged. And we're anchoring the awareness down in the pelvis, down in the sacral chakra. So really feel this movement in the hips, feel it in the lower back, feel it in the sit bones. As we take this beautiful, vibrant, creative energy from sacral chakra all the way out through the body. Distributing this very powerful energy. On the next inhale, change direction. Keep the navel engaged. Keep the awareness anchored in Svadhisthana Chakra in the pelvis. And you're taking your own pace, faster or slower, depending on how you're feeling. Good. Sacral chakra is all about finding joy in this physical body, and see if you can discover the beautiful grace in this movement, in this breath. Let's inhale into the center. Hold that breath in, squeeze small band, elevate that energy from tailbone to crown, lift. Exhale, relax, release, turn the palms up, index fingers to thumbs. In Gyan Mudra, let's just take a moment here in presence. Stay anchored in Svadhisthana Chakra, anchored in the pelvis. Good, let's activate our sex nerve now, the nerve that runs down the inner thighs. We've got our legs spread wide, sitting up on a cushion. If that helps you, the hands are on the knees, on the shins, or on the big toes if you can reach them. Inhaling up to the center, exhale over to one side, inhale up to the center, exhale over to the other side. Keep your feet flexed so you're maximizing that stretch in the back of the legs and in the inner thighs. And you're keeping your awareness wherever you're feeling this movement, wherever you're feeling this stretch. Move with a powerful breath and a powerful rhythm, but take your own pace. As we bring energy to the backs of the legs, the life nerve in Kundalini Yoga teachings, and the inner thighs, the sex nerve. Keep the spine nice and straight if you can. Navel pulls in to protect the lower back. Inhale up to the center. Hold that breath in, squeeze more band, maximize that stretch, hold it, squeeze. And exhale, relax and release. Walk your hands back up the legs, hands resting on the thighs or out behind you. And just take a moment here to allow that lovely fresh energy to circulate. Good, let's begin our Kundalini Yoga Kriya for sexual nerve strength. We're going to come down onto the back, and there's a couple of variations. If you're on the first 3 days of your moon cycle, if you have any neck injuries or if you have any blood pressure issues, bring your hands underneath your buttocks, flex your feet, and start to kick your heels in towards your buttocks. If you're feeling strong enough to come up into shoulder stand, hoist your hips up above your shoulders, and we're going to alternately kick the heels into the buttocks. Let the breath flow long and slow and deep.
And if you're in your shoulder stand, make sure that all the pressure is on the arms, on the shoulders. There's very little pressure on the neck or the head. Good. Alternate heels in towards the buttocks. It doesn't matter if the heels don't contact the buttocks. Just this nice regular movement, regular rhythmic kicking is exactly what you're aiming for here. Eyes closed. Remember to breathe. Good. Let's straighten the legs up. Deep inhale. And exhale, using your hands to support you. Come all the way down. Bend the knees, soles of feet to earth, and just let the knees rest in towards each other. If your knees in the chest, come into this same position just for a moment, just to allow those energies to integrate. Good. And once again, we'll come back into our variation of shoulder stand, whether you've got your knees in your chest or you're coming up into full shoulder stand, and we repeat the movement. Again, we're kicking alternate heels into the buttocks. So knees in chest or up in shoulder stand. And remember, if you're in shoulder stand, there's no pressure on the neck or the head. Eyes closed, rolled up and into third eye point. Get a good steady rhythm going on the backs of the legs. Loosening up any energy at Svadhisthana Chakra. Deep inhale. Stretch the legs up. And exhale. Gently peeling the spine back down to the earth. Again, keep the knees bent. Soles of the feet to the floor. Let the knees fall in towards each other. And take a moment here. Awareness at Svadhisthana Chakra. Good. Let's bring our knees into our chest. Wrap the arms around the knees. Give yourself a little hug. Rock from side to side. And then we'll tuck the hands into the creases behind the knees, rocking forwards and back, up and down, until we come all the way up to sitting in rock pose. If rock pose is too much for the knees, the feet, the ankles, come to sitting in easy pose. We've got our fingers interlaced in Venus Mudra to activate the feminine. The left thumb crosses over the right to activate masculine. Right thumb crosses over left. Usually it's the most comfortable way. And we're cupping our hands in our lap to cup the sacral chakra. And we're just resting here with a long, slow, deep breath. Keep the eyes rolled down to the tip of the nose and keep the awareness at the sex organs, at the sacral chakra. We're directing each breath into this very powerful creative center of the body. Energizing these qualities of joy, of spontaneity, of play. Qualities that are crucial to enjoying this sometimes quite challenging experience of life. Stay present in Svadhisthana Chakra. Inhaling deep
Exhaling fully. Good, let's come to lying on our back once more. We've got our hands placed in a diamond shape underneath the sacrum. And we're going to, again, contract Vajrali Mudra. So we're contracting the genitals. And again, if you find it difficult to isolate those muscles, just pull more band. As we inhale, bring the legs up to 90 degrees. And we exhale, bring them back down while holding Vajrali Mudra. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now you want to really keep the lower back pushing down into the floor. If that feels that it's pulling away or tweaking the lower back, just come into alternate leg lifts. That's absolutely fine as well, while activating Vajrali Mudra, or you can always bend your knees, inhaling up and exhaling down. Keep your awareness at Vajrali Mudra, awareness at Svadhisthana Chakra. It's those muscles that you use when you stop yourself from peeing. Keep them contracted throughout if you can, or the whole of the pelvic floor if that's a challenge. Let's inhale up now. Hold that breath, squeeze Mulban, the whole of the pelvic floor. Now hold it, squeeze, lift. And exhale, relax and release. Release the arms, release the legs. And give yourself permission to just rest here for a minute in stillness, in silence, allowing this really lovely, juicy energy of Svadhisthana Chakra to circulate through the body. I will lead us out on the other side. Gently wriggling fingers and toes, circling wrists and ankles, first in one direction, then in the other direction. And inhaling knees into chest, wrapping arms around knees. Give yourself a big hug, a rock from side to side. Bringing palms of hands together, soles of feet together. Give them a good rub. Bring yourself back into your body and tucking hands into creases behind knees, rocking forwards and back, up and down along the spine until you come all the way up to sitting very tall with your hands in Gyan Mudra, your heart lifted, crown of the head up to the sky, shoulders relaxed, and the chin drawn in slightly towards the neck, eyes locked up and into third eye point. Let's bring our palms together in prayer mudra. We'll close our practice with Satnam, truth is my name. Let's take a deep inhale to chant. Satnam. Bowing chin to chest, offering gratitude to body, mind, and breath for bringing you to this Kundalini Yoga. Sending that gratitude out into your life as far as it will go. And coming back into the room whenever you feel ready. Sat Nam, I'm Yogigems. I hope you enjoyed this Kundalini Yoga Kriya for the sacral chakra. If you did, Please do give it a thumbs up if you'd like to see more. Please subscribe. And thank you to everybody who supports me on Coffee, on YouTube, super thanks, and on Patreon. You know who you are. Beaming lots and lots of love to each and every one of you. Sat Nam.